Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. An opportunity to finish the season on a high note in the 68 Ventures Bowl. It's the Troy Trojans and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Trojans offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the ground, it's Griffin. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Right side, it's Hot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Turns into the pile. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Into the house. Touchdown, Troy.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he gets it away.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Snags it, and he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Griffin. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he's in. Touchdown, Troy. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Baldwin.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Sharp. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The play fake. Left side is Ridley. Hard running there. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This defense has only first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big third down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Running inside, it's Griffin. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
With the catch, it's Dortch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Drops back. It's Crowder. Look out! Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the end.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, BG. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, running back on the move. Pass to 6. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They send the tight end in motion. Drops back on 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Out wide left, it's Sharp. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Crowder. Right side, it's Griffin. Turning it on. He's at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! Put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the return, it's Weaver. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Find space, it's Baldwin. Showing off the arm.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Falcons headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tries to take the top off. Upstairs to make the catch. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Out wide right, it's Sims. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Release to the back. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. On the run, it's Griffin. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Griffin. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Left side is Griffin. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Going deep. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it there in Mobile, just another typical 68 Ventures Bowl. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
We check in with Holly Rowe.
Bowling Green's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Sims. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's sharp. Touchdown, Falcons! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Right side, it's Dortch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of and does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Piles his way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Uh-oh, look out.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
After run, now throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. They go to the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
With the draw, it's Griffin. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Trojans. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Hits inside. It's Baldwin. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Drives inside. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Fires left. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Baldwin. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, strong tackle.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Keeps it moving, it's Burgess. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. Makes the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Looking for running room. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes down the right side. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Coming out with it, it's Weaver. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Falcons sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Fresh center downs going to the air. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They'll go to the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Could be an alley. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Keys. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Trojans are threatening on first and goal. Push forward on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Deep in the end zone, it's Weaver. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcon!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he makes a catch. The 2-point conversion is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to